Welcome back. If you're just tuning in and missed my picks for the top 10 MWR events in 2013, you can find this show as well as all the other MWR Live on Air archives at youtube.com/FortCampbell101. My choice for the #1 event for 2013 is actually a series of events, the Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour. Instead of my comments, let's listen to what some of the participants had to say.
I think it was very beneficial to start the Eagle Fitness Tour with a health fair. It gets people prepared to participate in the events. It gives them pointers, it gives them tips on how to improve their fitness and be ready for each event. So kicking it off with the health fair was very beneficial. I mean, not just for me, but for other people that has never did anything like this.
I decided to join the Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour. The biggest reason is because my husband's been deployed for all of this year, and it gave me something else to focus on besides counting down the days when he would be home. I counted down the days to the next event, so it had a real positive impact on that part of my life for sure.
I set a goal last year to be able to run a 5K without walking, and the various events helped me succeed in reaching that goal.
I kind of got engaged and involved, and it was a lot of fun. And I didn't get to do every one, but the ones that I did, it made me want to do better every time that I went. And so even though running has never been my thing, I came to enjoy it more because, you know, I had a challenge. It was there. I had to step up to that challenge, so it was fun.
And my goal for the first race, because each race I had a goal, was to just finish the entire race without having to walk, to do the entire 5K without having to walk, and I did that.
Every year I always say, my New Year's resolution is to be active, and that never happens, I always quit. But with this, it provided something for me to do every month. And then with the goal at the end, I was like, well, I want that gold medal, so if I want that gold medal, I have to participate.
I like running with my daddy.
I believe that the Army has this way of thinking that, you know, like you do things together, it increases morale, it increases camaraderie, it builds like community, and then you just come together as a group as a whole. And I think that without them and without this challenge tour, that a lot of people wouldn't have gotten to know each other. We definitely make new friends in our community, people we could even call family now, so thank you.
My personal favorite event was the Urban Orienteering, because I had never done anything like that before. And I also really liked the point that you also use the mental ability as well as the physical. You had to combine both in order to do your best. Also, trying something new. Like I said, Urban Orienteering. I'd never heard of that. It was so much fun to do that. I felt like I was doing the Amazing Race.
Coming across the finish line just made me feel good because it felt that I was doing something towards improving my fitness and pushed me to do more.
I definitely think that it was very beneficial to involve the communities, Clarksville and Hopkinsville. I got to sort of see more of the community, and with that being said, they also some of them got to join in on a couple of the runs. The different communities joined in, and it was really neat to, you know, sort of combine the two, because sometimes it comes across as Fort Campbell and Clarksville or Fort Campbell and Hopkinsville. So the fact that we were all sort of doing it together was really interesting and neat, and I think it really helped everybody get a broader view of what's out there and what we can do together. So
I love that all the ECFT events had a kid-friendly aspect. It was a good way to get families to be able to participate together, to get fit together and have fun.
Okay, the ESF Wire challenge was amazing for me. I showed up to that terrified. I didn't think that I was going to be able to like make it to the end, quite honestly. And at the very beginning, there was this young soldier, and he just told me, you know, anybody can do it. You just have to keep going. And so I did, all the way through, the chest-high mud, all of that, all the way through. I just kept thinking, he said, just keep going. So I just kept going, and at the end, everybody got a medal, and he was actually the one who put the medal over my head, and he looked at me and he said, I told you, all you had to do was keep going. So, and then congratulations and hugs and all that. So that was the moment of this entire thing for me. So that was really cool.
I have more energy. I am healthier. I don't get sick as often.
Brutal Fitness, I definitely think it lived up to its title. I really enjoyed it that it wasn't just a straight run event, that you would run and then you would break and do push-ups or do squats or box jumps. And I think it deserved the title Brutal because at the very end you did your burpees.
You know, I'm more energetic when I come to the office. I have a better attitude. I'm not out sick as often. The benefits are endless.
It's worth it because, I mean, it's nice to be a part of the community and to see like other military families out there doing exactly what you're doing.
My 5K time has went from 37-minute 5K to a 31-minute 5K in just over 7 events. So it has improved my fitness. I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost about 10, 12 pounds. It's changed my eating habits. It's changed my running program altogether. And I just congratulate the Eagle Fitness Tour for what it's done for me.
That was my favorite because I'd never canoed before. And I really enjoyed it. I loved it. And also being on the Cumberland, it was beautiful. So after doing that race, I'm definitely interested in kayaking and canoeing more.
I'm glad that the ECFT partnered with local communities like Hopkinsville and Clarksville. I love the Rally on the Cumberland event. Being a water bug myself, it was fun to have an event that was on the water, that I got to take my kayak out and be out there amongst all the paddlers.
The children are all able to participate. I think at every event there was something that the kids could do, and that was really neat. I think it's a good way to demonstrate to your kids a way to be healthy, not just by saying, oh, you should eat good food and you should exercise, but look, we can go out and we can do this together.
That sense of accomplishment when you cross the finish line, it doesn't matter if you crawl across the finish line, you have done something.
After I was done running, I got a medal.
Well, I started out the first event doing the 1 mile fun run, and it made me want to do more, so I started running more every day in the gym, and I got better at my running, and it pushed me to do the 5K runs. So I've done all the 5K runs this year, and I think next year I'm going to move up and do some of the half marathons.
Stamina has increased greatly. It was amazing because before it was, maybe I could run. I joined the group, and then when the group started to disperse, I walked. And towards the end, I was able to do a little more of keeping up. At least I could cross the finish line running, and that was a big thing for me. So
it's good that you can see the leadership actually out at these events doing it, because it's not just something that's been mandated, that's thrown down. We all know that fitness is good for you and you should do it and you should try to take care of your body, but to see the garrison leadership at every race doing it with you, it just shows you that there's truth to it and that they do value it and they do think it's important.
The support is tremendous there. It doesn't matter who you are, young, old, family, not family, friends, whatnot. When I came through the finish line, I noticed almost everybody cheering me on. I think it's amazing, really. I think it just adds competition and it makes it that much better.
The benefit of participating in the ECFT has been many. I can run a faster 5K, that I can do more push-ups, that I have more energy and stamina to play with my kids. The list of benefits just goes on and on.
The Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour was an amazing event. I think that everybody who put so much time and energy into it, it was time and energy well spent. It was so much fun, and every event that you showed up to, you were welcomed and you knew what was going on, and they really made sure that you were comfortable in what was happening, and they were there to cheer you on.
I was a runner 20 years ago before this, so it really was a big encouragement for me to start running again.
The cheering of the crowd when you're coming across the line, even if they don't know you, it's exhilarating. It makes you feel good.
I'd like to say thank you to the leadership that you've put a well-planned program together to bring people from the couch outside to improve their fitness, and I think it's a great step towards making the Army, spouses, and the world itself just a better place to be fit.
The Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour is definitely one of my greatest accomplishments in life.
And that's it, folks, my top 10 MWR events for the past year. Despite a year of unusual weather that impacted some of our plans, we still had a great list of new and exciting events in 2013. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Fort Campbell MWR is serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with quality of life events and activities.
For more information, visit our website at fortcampbellmwr.com.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FortCampbellMWR.
Pick up a copy of the MWR Family, Single Soldier, or Retiree Life magazines.
Join our text club by texting the letters MWR to 68683.
Watch MWR Life on Air on Charter Channel 6 at 6 p.m. nightly or anytime at youtube.com/FortCampbell101.
Listen to Fort Campbell Fridays at 8 o'clock on 1400 AM or at 8:30 on 105.1 FM every Friday morning. You can also listen to Talk with Tara every Friday from 10 to noon on 1400 AM.
Call our 24-hour recorded information line at 270-798-3172. Fort Campbell MWR.
Serving soldiers,
families,
retirees,
and civilians.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining me as I shared my choices for the top 10 MWR events of 2013. My best wishes to you and your families for a safe and festive Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.
Fort Campbell MWR is serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with quality of life events and activities.
For more information, visit our website at fortcampbellmwr.com.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FortCampbellMWR.
Pick up a copy of the MWR Family, Single Soldier, or Retiree Life magazines.
Join our text club by texting the letters MWR to 68683.
Watch MWR Life on Air on Charter Channel 6 at 6 p.m. nightly or anytime at youtube.com/FortCampbell101.
Listen to Fort Campbell Fridays at 8 o'clock on 1400 AM or at 8:30 on 105.1 FM every Friday morning. You can also listen to Talk with Tara every Friday from 10 to noon on 1400 AM.
Call our 24-hour recorded information line at 270-798-3172. Fort Campbell MWR.
Serving soldiers,
families,
retirees,
and civilians.